from any kind of crime that may happen. Okay? So that we give everyone in the campus a sense of belonging, a sense of security, a sense of being secured. He feels he's happy, he can study, he can do anything without any fear. Because many people today among the Muslims have decided not to go to school again. Because you are in the school, one useless man will come and pick you up and take you to the bush, raped our sisters, even raped the brothers, and kill some of them, punish them on a sin that they have not done. So that is why when we're talking about security, we're talking about something that will do to protect us from all kinds of crimes. Not only kidnapping, not only armed robbery, but even including injuries. Okay? What do we do to give us safety, to give us that consciousness, to give us that the sense of being scared from all these abnormalities I mentioned earlier? That is what we mean by security. And security consciousness simply means the ability for us to become knowledgeable, to understand, to be proactive, to be careful in whatever we do, so that we don't fall as victims of these people or any crime or criminality. I don't know whether you are hearing me from that side. Do you get me here? Do you hear what I'm saying? Fine. So that is what we mean by security consciousness. Now, why do we need security consciousness? It will assist us greatly to reduce the concern of parents and even incoming students from having worries or disturbance. Like I told you earlier, some student doesn't want to go to school now. Boarding school, they don't want to go to boarding school, because most of the kidnapped students are from boarding schools. Most, not all. The student in Kagara, not Kagara, in Kagara, yes, that village in Niger State, they were not boarding school, they were Islamic students. They were just reading the Quran when these kidnappers came in and picked about 200 of them. They stay more than a month. They have to pay more than 20 million naira before they were released. Allah shirred da su. So, why we are talking about security consciousness is because we want you to have a sense of relief, a sense of being happy, being protected, that you are going to school without any harassment. And if there's anything coming, you'll be able to understand. Okay? Then, we're also talking about security consciousness because it will prevent violence and all kinds of crimes. If you understand security tactics, you have the consciousness of security, then you will be able to run away from all this things when it comes to happen. And it will assist you to manage students. Security consciousness assists us to manage student diversity. Most times you have crisis in schools because of diversity. This is Christian student, this is Muslim student, this is Hausa student, this is Yoruba student. And in the course of discussions, somebody will say something out of ignorance and it will hurt the other person and crisis will start. So, what I want to discuss today will assist us to know where we should go and where we should not go. Also, if you are having security consciousness, it will assist you to know what to respond, how to respond quickly in case of any alarm of insecurity. How you can respond quickly so that it will not affect you or harm you. And then it also helps campuses and students to be able to understand what we call security threats. Okay? Security threat. That will assist you also too. Now, I'm sorry. I don't know how we're going to do. But you see, in our school and our life, there are things that we must understand. After this, I'll give you assignment. All of you, I'll give you assignment after this brief discussion. There are things that you must understand. That many people fall in because they don't have that consciousness. Most of you, the sisters and the brothers, you dress nowadays very, very expensive. You put your goals, you put a wristwatch of golds, you put necklace of golds, okay? And brothers dress with wristwatch 50,000, 100,000. You dress very expensive. Now there are people that will watch you, that will look at you, and they'll be targeting you because of the dresses you are putting on. They don't have money, and they look at you as somebody who has money because you have dressed expensive. And the next thing is what? To attack you and collect those things. And the process of attacking you, they may injure you. They may even kill you. They can take your life. They can kill you. They can injure you because their original motive was to take away that property in you. Maybe you hesitated. Maybe you refuse. Maybe you want to fight. Then it will go, and then it will go to a sense of killing. So we must be very, very careful on what we put on in the campus. We must be very careful on what we are wearing. Don't always display your wealth. Don't display your wealth to everybody. Not everybody likes you. Not everybody wants to see you putting it. In fact, some of them, not because they lack money, but because of jealous, they want to read you out of this world. So be careful. If you are careful, it means you are security what? Conscious. Is that clear to all of us? So avoid anything that will make people to go to notice you. Notice you. Number two, don't have specific way to your school or to your house, so that every day you go through this road. Every day you are going through this road. Road A, line A, every day, line A. Easily you can be attacked. If you dress the way I said earlier, you dress wealthily, and you are following only one way to your house, the attackers will prepare and wait for you in one place. Because they know you will pass here by 10 o'clock, or let's say by 8 o'clock go to school, and you are coming back by what? By 2 o'clock. So they will hang somewhere and waiting for you. They are sure they are coming. They are sure you are coming. So don't ever allow anybody to detect where you follow and where you are coming from, where you are going. Is that clear? Try to disguise. Try to do what? To disguise how you move. If you are going to bypass from here, don't worry. One day you follow here and go. Another day you follow there and go. Another day you follow here and go. Another day you go out to Zango, cross to Tatagira about, and then you go. You understand what I'm saying? So that nobody can be able to say, Aina yake bi, zai dawo yanzu. Nobody's taken. Is that clear to all of us? So you must understand this. It's very, very important. Another one is also keeping secrets. Keeping secret. Today, some of you are going to Abuja from Kaduna. You snap your picture, put it in Facebook, and say, I'm on my way to Abuja. Please pray for me. Eh? Yeah, and if the kidnapper see your picture, they like your picture, they wait for you in someone game. As you are coming, they say stop, stop. They bring out their own. You thought they don't have Facebook. They don't have phone. They have it. So be careful. Don't advertise your movement. Okay? Don't say I'm now in Kikero. We are going to stay for 3 days, for 2 days. Don't do that. Be very, very careful. Don't tell where your father is in the Facebook. Don't tell me where your mother is in the Facebook or your brother. Let me tell you what I used to do. Because there was a time people are so happy about telling people where they are. So if I go to Sokoto, I will snap, take pictures of Sokoto, come back to Kaduna, then start putting Sokoto. Look at me, it's Sultan's Palace. Or look at me with Sultan in Sokoto. If you are a thief, go and wait for me for Zamfara, waiting for me to come. I'm already in Kaduna. You get the point? So if you must post your photo in Facebook, post it after you have left where you took the picture. But don't say, I'm on my way to Kano now. Please, your prayers. The Kenaba will pray for you too. They will pray to catch you for it. So that as you are praying, they are also praying. So don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. Don't also say, my father gave me 10,000 naira to pay school fees. To even to your friends. Because you don't know who is your friend. These people, they have informant. Don't be surprised here. There is kidnapper informants here. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised there is kidnappers informants here. So I'm talking to you. Yes. I'm a security man. I know what I'm telling you. It's not written here. Kidnappers here. Is it written? It's not written. So be very careful. Don't say only we're all brothers. Yes, of course. Man qala la ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah wa Muslim. Al-Muslim akhul Muslim. Hakaza. But even the kidnappers in the bush, they claim they are Muslims. So Boko Haram, they claim they are what? They are Muslims. They are even quoting the Quran. But they slaughter people. And still they are Muslim. They slaughter people. They kill. They will come to market and put bomb. Everybody will die. Is that Islam? That's not Islam. So be very careful. These Boko Haram and kidnappers are being sponsored by the Western world to come and destroy Nigeria, Africa, the Muslims community, so that we will not develop. That's the reality. So you should understand this. So they are not Muslims. They are not true Muslims. Some of them are innocent. They are not truly Muslims. That's not Islam. So be very careful. I'm talking about secrecy. You should be very, very careful. Wherever you are going, nobody should know where you are going except you and your father and your close relatives. Hide your identity. Don't tell people where you are going. If you have money, nobody should know you have money. Time has come for that. Time has come for us to keep secret. Somebody put on Facebook, yes, we are giving Alawi 30,000. You think 30,000 is not a money? It's a big money in the hands of some people. Another thing you think you must do, you have to be very careful about, is that some sisters or some brothers only meet some people in their Facebook. You don't know them. You don't know their house. You have never even seen them. There was a lady from Plateau State, I think about 2 years or 3 years ago. They just met with somebody in the Facebook. And she decided to follow him to Lagos. That's where she was killed. Her body was used for ritual. So don't communicate and follow somebody through social media that you have not seen. You don't know somebody who knows him. You don't know his people. You don't know his parents. All right? Be very, very careful. I talk about keep secret. Keep secret. I talk about careful in terms of communication. Nobody should call your phone and say, Mustafa, hey, please let's meet now at the Roman Junction. Why? Who are you? Are you Mustafa? Sorry, can I know who's talking? Do you get this point? Nobody should just call and say, Aisha, can I love you? Say, who are you, please? May I know you? Who is talking? Are you not Mustafa? Please, who is talking? Are you not Aisha? Please, who is talking? Try to know who is talking. If you know him, you have confidence in him, tell your friend that so person, Mustafa, look at his phone number. He came, he said, I should go and see, please, can you escort me? Don't go there. Don't go alone. I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying. Don't go what? Alone. In the campus, try to be moving 2, 3. Don't move alone. And try to avoid night movement. Night movement. Whether in the campus, anywhere. Don't. When I was the Amir of MSSN in Kaduna here, we would travel in the night from Kaduna to Bororo. In the night. We don't even travel in the afternoon. There was time I left Kogi, Lokoja. I left Kogi by 12 o'clock. Night, midnight, 12 o'clock. And I came to Kaduna 4 a.m. Only 2 of us. Me and one Abdul Malik, my former deputy, he's coming, he will come maybe. Abdul Malik in Barandawa. So, but now, if you leave Abuja by 5 o'clock, you want to come to Kaduna, I say you are a madman. You don't leave Abuja by 6 o'clock to come to Kaduna. The situation has made it so. So you should be very, very careful. If you do that, you are conscious of security. Don't leave Kaduna by 5 a.m. You are going to Abuja. If you do that, you are not security conscious. Leave until 9, 10 o'clock, then you say, Tawakkaltu Allah, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Then you move. But if you move around 5 a.m. and you say, la hawla wa la quwwata, yes, Allah will, but the possibility of those criminals to see you is very easy. Is it clear to all of us? So, moving in the night, in the campus, in the town, try to stop that. And don't move alone. I told you don't move alone. Try to move in 2, 3, 4, 5, no problem. Even in the campus. Don't say, this is Polytechnic, it's in the town. They can match you, screen you, squad you in a very sad place you do it. Nobody will know. When I was chief security in Kaduna Polytechnic, there were sites that we used to go in the night. We saved many girls there. When I was to rape them, they used to rape girls there. When the reports came to me, you know me, I was born in Regasa here. Regasa, we have strong believers in Allah, and we have stubborn people in Regasa. So we all learn to be stubborn and be good. So when they told me, say, "Oga ba zuwa fa, ka san kai chief ne, ba zuwa nace a ni dan Regasa ne. Ai wannan Regasa ba tsoron wannan." I prepare a move. And I saw the guys. You see them with their gario, with their kodi da baka, with their wannan chow and wannan. And they will just attack a lady. 5 people will have affair with her. 5, 6. They will gang up, learn up what we call gang raping. What we do one within, I form what is called special squad. Within some days, we clear all those nonsense. Now, Polytechnic is free. You can, since this Bugaje came and left, Polytechnic was free. You can walk in the night, no problem, Polytechnic. But still with that, we are saying you should what? Be conscious of yourself. Also, like I said, avoid walking alone, even in town. Some of us, we used to have meeting 1 p.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m. meeting and come back home. We used to do it. But we do it with tactics and security conscious. But you, particularly our sisters, don't allow night, even the town, to meet you outside. Okay? When it is Maghrib, make sure you are at home. Maghrib, you are at home. Is that clear? And make sure you tell your parents where you are going. Some of you, if some people comes to talk to you as your fiancé or boyfriend, they want to talk to you, so that even in your house, tell your mother. That is why even Islam says 2 of you should go out, not 1 person. Ask your brother to come and sit down if you must stay outside. Otherwise, ask the man to come inside your house. Tell your father. Let him come and take permission. And when you come, you stay inside. Because the security challenges we are having now, they can even come and attack both you and him. So be very careful. Recently, you hear of the son of a senator in Kebbi State. His son in Balali that was killed. You are hear of that? You heard of that? Do you know those who killed him? You don't know them? They are close neighbors. Very close neighbors. One of them was close neighbors to them. He was one that organized and ensured that they killed that man. They entered through the roof. Remove the roof and enter his house. Instead of take the car and go, they even take his life. So you must be very careful. Don't think you are in the town. You are not going to Abuja, you are not going to Katsina, you are not going to Zamfara. No, be very careful. Who do you talk to? Who do you tell your secrets? Who do you speak to? So be very, very careful. When you do this, you can be somehow safe. I talked about displayers of wealth. You put your gold, no hijab, you bring it outside. You put your gold, you bring it outside. You put your rings, gold rings, you bring them outside. You put your wristwatch, bring it outside. The criminals are watching at you. Keep yourself closed, covered. When you go inside where they are going to do the buki oil, you can remove your hijab and display your beauty among your sisters. Even that, nowadays we are having female informants who will go inside and look at you and